Kobe's the odd man out because everyone else is red. There's the Yone picked up for Showmaker. A little bit of mixed damage. Okay. And we've seen Yone's be very, very effective. I don't know whether Showmaker has necessarily played it so far this season. Let me have a quick little check, and no, hasn't actually tried his hand at the Yone so far.
So if
is Canyon still here? Yes, he is.
He gets found by the E.
Yeah, seen by the Tempest, but the Permafrost comes in. There's the Arctic Assault to follow him, and Canyon should be able to find this. The Q doesn't work, and that is first blood. Canyon lurking in the jungle, and that's a 2 versus.
Uncertain if he would have gotten the kills. Owner returning the favor.
Okay, well, Canyon is gonna, that's double buff Sejuani, and that's a Q that's going to miss. So Owner is gonna get permanently frosted here. He's just dead again. And he's going to have a giggle in the player cam, as you can see. He kind of knew that he was...
That used to be really good in the carry meta back in 2020. And then we had some years where carry junglers were not necessarily as great. Some years where he didn't really matter.
Not too much more is going to be collected as Carrier trying to clear out a control ward. Gumayusi rotating over, and Owner is going to be here as well. Crashdown gets Bible out of there, but there's the Q. The flash comes back, and Bible, he can't even Magnet Storm. Now the Sand Soldiers are getting involved, and they cannot take down Owner. Canna's teleported in, though. There's the Culver Meat. They know everything's going everywhere. Sand Soldiers, Rams, Crocodiles are dead, and now Canyon has to get out. He does manage to, and Shirley is still pretty healthy. Bible does have that Magnet Storm available. Voidseek is starting to connect here as Cannon's going to move in. There's the Ram, there's the Flash, but the Rel's going to be taken down immediately. Great knock-up from Zeus into the backline as well as Canyon's trying to get the work done, but they have no Kai'Sa. Owner will be taken out, and now it's up to Showmaker, the last remaining damage dealer. Late game are going to be pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And we know that Deft has always been a fan of lethality. Varus
is Lee Sin, but yeah, diving into this enemy team is very risky.
Oh, Showmaker looks for it here as they do look for the ult, but they don't quite get there. Canna gets into the backline though as Poby's down so low. Deft dives in amongst everyone, and is going to be able to get these kills. Gumayusi now running for the hills, and it's not going to work out. Dplus, that's the sort of team fighting that we were waiting for.
And this is just making me wonder why Showmaker doesn't pick Yone more often, Atlas, because, man, that fight
Forge got back up and available. Showmaker rebinds his soul once again. Poby has the crown available, and here it is. The Ram's going to come forward. He does get the flash, but not a whole lot of value as Carrier trying to dive back out of there. The redive comes in, though, and Showmaker gets into the backline. They're all knocked on top of the Crocodile. It's a disaster. Double kill for Showmaker and Dplus. They can move back. Wait. Oh no, he finds the Void Seeker! There's the immediate double! And Dplus will take the Baron, like we were talking about. How did he know? Oh, they had a ward. Did they have a ward? No, I didn't see the ward.
It was
even Jonas Strong, he's like looking around, it's like, where the heck is that ward?
No, I think they didn't. They might have had an inkling. We might see a replay of that one.
Probably want me to. You should ask. Okay, Gumayusi, it's a decent cleanse, but he's still dead. Can't cleanse that.
Yeah. Canyon, man.
Yeah, he just finds the angles to get you out. He didn't have, like, Featherstorm just came back off cooldown. The flash almost up again. I don't think that is necessarily the whole truth of it.
Well, in this one, maybe.
I mean, this game, 100%.
As for the series, I 100% agree.
Canyon is
Yeah, he is canyoning, really. It's just, this is, well, Dplus, when they look good, is just really satisfying to watch, because they actually play like a team, is Kana.
Kana is not part of the team right now. It's going to get kicked back. Does go golden right at the very end. Almost gets the health back, but it's Guma that locks down the kill onto the Crocodile. And now Dplus kind of falling apart. The Rel going to be taken out. Canyon looking for a re-engage. There are some lower health bars.
And also, they didn't actually kill Showmaker, who has that's the mother lode. That's the bounty you really want.
And it's so difficult to get through. As I'm not sure about that one, Canyon. It was a bit of fun as Poby's just going to get dove on by Deft regardless.
Crown value!
Prison actually landing. Now it's Showmaker's turn to dive forward. Poby in some trouble as Zeus getting cut down. Canna dives into the backline, but Gumayusi's already softened up the Crocodile still. He's diving forward. Showmaker trying to get out. Owner doesn't quite find it. And the wallets, I think, ladies and gentlemen, are quite heavy. But the Blade Caller, massive, still doesn't really get them there. I almost lost my mind. But Dplus will be able to run over the top of T1 here. And I mean, I saw the perfect cone.
I know. And he did have Lord Doms. Looked close there near the end for a second. And man, Guma, I don't know how much weight that guy's carrying, but he's really giving it his all, trying his best. But this one, unfortunately, with the game state the way it is not looking too hot. It does take them a large amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, the bash throws don't necessarily, like, it's blunt force, you know, that you have to utilize. Like it's inevitable, but Dplus gonna have to win at least another fight as Gumushi. He's down extraordinarily low. Featherstorm comes in, and Showmaker can get pushed away from Povey, but Canna, he's still in there, just running amok in the backline, slicing and dicing around. Zeus will get stunned up for a moment, and Dplus just pushing them away. It's a big Q from the Crocodile. Showmaker getting taken down extraordinarily low. The knockup doesn't land, but the Yone is still going to be taken out. Bible gets into that backline, and now it's a gigantic Crocodile that's getting the work done. The Rel going to be taken out, and Def, he cannot get back into the fight. What was that cannon minion doing? Okay, that is just going to be out of position. They had to try and go for it. They had to try and get there, but of course the map is so dark. As now Owner.
Run, Owner!
Yeah, he's going to find a Q, but being hunted down by a Sejuani has kind of been what's happened this game. They're going to flash for it. It's a great kickback, actually, to deny Def, but it's still not going to quite be enough as they're picking off the stragglers one by...
He won the fight. As mentioned, we do see him get Elder in the picture-in-picture. And the one thing that T1 comp that's already Guma's biggest defensive cooldown gone. Does still have Flash and Cleanse available.
Oh dear, the Acathian Rain is also a bit scary. There's a flash in from Canna Carrier! He goes Golden Emperor's Divide comes through, but it's not going to get rid of the Yone. Def dives into the back though, but the snapback comes in a little bit early. They do manage to take the Rakan, but he's already got a decent amount of his work done. Owner's coming over. Canna should be dead here. They will be able to take him out. All right, T1. You got a few more lines.
Yeah, and I also know that Dplus should still win this, but I
mean, that was a pretty good fight. And now they're going to be able to take 2 bounty turrets as well before they have to go home and deal with the amount of randomly off-screen killed Showmaker.
Yeah, Showmaker already got, because he went in, right, but without the rest of his team, so there was just, they spot, they do know.
Yeah, Canna, there is the flash. They get the quickness down onto the Crocodile. Canna trying to keep himself alive for as long as possible, but he is going to go down. Now Dplus wanting to get some free time with these turrets, but T1 now have a man advantage. Into the backline goes Showmaker, but he's not able to find too much more. The ulti still being held on to, and yeah, the minions are the biggest problem. Nexus turret number 1, it's Vision around the area. T1 do know that there is not any way for them to get Elder.
25
dealing with the top in here.
Just don't go in. Never go in, Deft.
Nope.
Don't take that kill.
The R button is a bait. Wait until 3 of them are dead.
It's a mistake.
You press it. Soul as well, so it's like infinite Void Seekers. Look at this. Deft has got full mana. Is okay. We're trying again. The dive forward. Bible gets into the backline with the Magnet Storm. Emperor's Divide to get rid of them. The Ornorn's decent as Canyon just looks immortal and they take down the Xayah. I think that this is it. Dplus, man, they had to work for it at the end there, but in the end it is going to be a 2-0 at 41 minutes in this series. They will be able to take it down. Man, he won a whole bunch of fighting him today.
What a game. What a game number 2 here. Absolutely.